afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared,
Water
so indeed
always
is the
flows
expectation
to
of
the
both
north.
teams. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Got the juices flowing, and now this. Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why...
And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Morocco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Unahi. And it's De Jong. El Ainaoui does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Plays it through. Gakpo. Reinders. Played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That'll be a throw-in. Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz crosses it in here. That is a brilliant interception. Timber. And it's De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diop, gently done. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Quality ball. And they've got a throw. There are a few waiting for it. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Moved on forwards. Gakpo looking to add to his goal. And it's played forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's been won straight back. That'll be a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Morocco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Timber forwards and with intent. Gravenberg. And it's De Jong. De Jong spread out to the left. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Al-Ainawi. There's the shot! It's wide, but only just.
El-Ainawi, and I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. The Netherlands carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, that is shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Timber. Looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Marlon pings it across.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Oh, good-looking ball. Gakpo. De Jong. Done delicately. Oh, delightful ball. And that's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's the chance to counter. He's gone for goal! It'll be a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he thumps it clear. Out for a throw. Unahi. Out to the left it goes. Reinders. Muscular approach does pay off here. Goes for a shot! Van Dijk with the foul. And he can't get it over the wall. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Mazraoui. Takes a shot! Has another go! Goal! Morocco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Morocco go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Reinders, and he goes cross-field. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, nice touch. Cross in, looks like a good one. He's cut it out.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ake.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
One good cross, maybe the last chance. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Brahim Diaz.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's really well manoeuvred. Dumfries elects to cross. And time is up. The Netherlands played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen,